Nyx is the night herself. The twin sons of sleep and death. But you, I cannot think of anything I fear, except the god of talking back to me.
等一下，老爸，你气什么东西啊？我们不是和好了吗？
I'm sure you'll think of something soon enough.
所以他这个开场也是随机出现的咯。奇可在为大家献唱哦。我又没有教你这样唱，你怎么会唱成这样？Yeah.
I was. Although between us, sir, it's important that you keep that one a secret, please. Did you happen to meet her ever?
我原本以为是要说，渣哥要说他找到了。干嘛？鸡啊你！嗨。
I needed, hun. Thank you so much. You know, you weren't near as bad as I'd heard.
Oh, don't worry. We're still getting to know each other. Plenty of time for me to live up to my notorious reputation. Though I'm surprised you've heard of me at all. Look, Eurydice, I promise not to bother you with this each time, but you should know my husband's shattered by what happened with the two of you. He's genuinely sorry, and he loves you very deeply still, I'm sure of it.
And what am I supposed to do with that, Your Royal Majesty?
和好。
I don't know yet. But you know what? You shouldn't take my word for it. You should take his.
Don't think I'll be running into him anytime soon, from what I understand.
奇可，你要聊我的对话。
It'll be my pleasure.
Cheers.
Bye
now.
Take care.
一直在跟他提到那个乐师，我真的觉得他会越来越不喜欢见到我们了。如果我想，想比较现实一点的话。
Hey, hon.
Hi.
Eurydice, can I ask you for a favor here? Not that you owe me anything, but would you hear me out?
该不会是关于那个乐师的事吧？
Yeah, sure, hon. What is it? Though you'd better not be asking
不是
for my
不是不是。
recipes. Closely guarded family secret. I'd say I'd take them to my grave, but yeah.
It's not your recipes, though they are wonderful. It's your song. I'm sure it'd be a hit around the house, and I know someone who really needs to hear it. Don't suppose you've got a parchment copy I could have?
Your Royal Majesty, you want my song?
彻底解放。
You're aware it's called Good Riddance, right? But sure, why not? If music's gonna be playing in your house, it might as well be great. And let me give you something to go with it.
这样我可以解锁新的歌，让乐师演奏，是不是？等一下，刚刚那个准心，一直跳，好可怕。
Resolve the trouble with the satyrs yet?
话说，老爸是怎么这么快回来的
Father, all this stuff with the Olympians, will you just tell me what's going on for once? How did Mother come to join you here? What's your problem with Uncle Zeus?
I thought she already told you. Come with me.
爸爸，我们要聊天了。父子间的谈话。
Swear to me that you shall never repeat what you are about to hear. Swear it.
I swear.
All right, I swear. I swear in your own name, I'll keep what you're about to say between us. So?
好随便哦。所以，和你之前猜的8、9不离十。
Your Uncle Zeus felt sympathy for me, he says. Your mother, he knew she was unhappy on Olympus, and he knew I was drawn to her. So what did he do? He brought her here, gave her to me as a gift.
把它像礼物一样送给了我。他是谁？
You weren't expecting a gift like that. But she didn't want to return to Olympus, and you liked her, so you didn't send her away. And you were angry with Zeus for putting you in that position. Cut ties with him.
Yes.
Huh?
The blasted fool with all his flights of fancy. He does whatever he wants. He could have achieved a similar outcome in a limitless number of reasonable ways, rather the result of what was tantamount to kidnapping, even if she wanted to leave.
啊，对啊，什么？
And now if Demeter and the others found all this out, you and Mother, even Zeus, would be in a bad spot, wouldn't he? He must have a temper on him to match yours.
You know nothing of tempers if mine is your frame of reference, Agrius. Now enough of this. You know the rest. Remember your oath.
好的，爸爸。可是扎格会不会遵守，我就不知道了。
I will. Take care, Father.
谢谢爸爸跟我们讲。对，你就讲个 yes， 有这么难吗？哦。哎呀，老爸已经很不错啦，都没有大骂过了，就比较少了。他没有想要吵，就是那种威严，就是让你闭嘴。好了，我不想谈了。他不会就是想跟你一直吵，一直吵，一直吵。
So if there's anything that I can do for you, Nix, you need but ask, all right? I plan to pull my weight.
Your services were always welcome here. Please acclimate yourself at your own rate. I am available to answer any questions you may have at any time.
Thank you, my friend. I have to tell you, it's good to be back.
太好了。
Achilles, if a friend of yours were in need of assistance, but the only way you could assist them was to somehow change the terms of an ancient pact Father wanted to be forced on them, what would you do?
I would be very careful, above all. Do you understand, lad? I would not wish them to make things any worse. How many pacts such as the one you're thinking of are buried back in the administrative chamber there? Even your father can't keep track. Although, perhaps Nix can.
Why?
Nix, you're right. She knows everything. Wouldn't hurt to ask her, I suppose.
Just watch yourself.
你可能要等到下次或是之后才能问他了。老妈在不在？你看又不行啊！
Regarding your responsibilities, our resources director is available to you in my private quarters. Normally, it would be I alone transferring excess resources back into our realm.
The fabled resources director. So now I get to give away the hard-earned resources I've painstakingly gathered over time.
Huh?
You get to do precisely that. It is not necessary that you do. But if you wish to rise above your current station, you shall do it.
What's the point in rising above my current station? I thought our work was to be done in secrecy.
It is. There is no point but pride, and pride is dangerous. Do what you will. I care not as long as everything gets adequately done.
Sounds great.
什么意思啊？
Oh, Cerberus. Doubtless you deserve the biggest thanks that this house still stands, don't you? Did you enjoy the treat I brought you from the surface?
The surface treat devouring hound of hell provides the queen a most decidedly affirmative response.
I thought you might. You wouldn't know it wasn't made of meat, I'll bet. I'll see if we can't grow you plenty more.
感觉给老妈可能是要，就是很小几率她才会单独一个人的时候。刚刚说什么权限升级什么？哦，这里吗？
It's been a while, Resources Director.
哪里？
I'll be sure to pay you a visit whenever I'm swimming in underworld valuables and want to feel better about myself in my new role.
冥王圣殿正式员工。如果你在工作的过程中获得将资源献给冥界，提升等级，获得漂亮的勋章。对，完全只是摆设，不会带来任何额外职责。或许它能激发自豪感。所以就说你的钱太多没地方花的时候就找他是吗？
You drive a hard bargain, Resources Director.
不行，我现在1000块有别的事要做。
I got acquainted with the twin fists of Malphon recently, sir. fills me with a kind of battle hunger I'd not felt before. To think the empty hand could have as much destructive force as any weapon.
The empty hand has more destructive force than any weapon, lad. It is the only weapon that can wield all others, and without it, all others are nearly powerless. The twin fists are a testament to that. Use them with care. Don't lose your head out there.
确实，用拳就是有种爽感。
Thank you.
啊，太好了！
Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
而且为什么我进出老爸的房间，这个 NPC 就是某种重置的概念？以前你回来的时候长什么样子，就是那个样子，你必须进去下一轮回来才会变样子，好奇怪。
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment, I have something for you too.
什么呢？石榴花听起来跟强升级有关呢。
I got you something obvious. It's a new song. From someone who still cares for you.
刚刚拿到的歌。
My friend, you wrote a song for me. Oh, but this is not from you, it's from Odyssey. No, I don't know what to say. I
Take all the time you need, mate.
所以有新歌了吗？
Some new music.
还是没有啊？要买是不是？超奇卡。
That's Eurydice's song.
哎，他来了！
Hello?
哦，他唱了，终于。
You sing
等一
beautifully.
下，我有录影吗？
If only Eurydice could hear you singing this right now.
哎呀，我有录好。
Oh, thanks for the
哦，
sentiment.
他
my
终于
friend.
开口了，我等了好久，
This
我
song of hers,
跑了快50轮了。
I've this feeling where my heart once was that, perhaps.
Perhaps she can.
终于啊，老爸，你开心吗？你的乐师终于开口了。
It is woefully infrequent that I've cause for this, but I do have to thank you, boy. You've culled the satyrs and the vermin, bringing ruin to our temple there.
他们就会散布那个什么瘟疫哦，杀掉也
Not
好。
doing your bidding, yet they're every bit as bothersome as all your wretched servants I've met. I'm surprised you aren't getting along.
They are a plague upon this realm, although we have them well contained for now. And once they are rightly dead, they tend to swear to me their fealty.
Pushovers.
所以我杀了那些不算死了。
It's my great pleasure to make your acquaintance. Call me Dusa, please. I'm your house custodian, and I am at your service. Anything you need, just call, okay?
我们不是认识吗？
Dusa,
Oh,
wonderful
oh,
to know
oh.
you. This house is immaculate. Night and day difference from before. Now I know exactly whom to compliment.
没有啦。
Thanks so much. I will not let you down.
哦，我也是说我。
Thank you in turn.
I don't suppose the name Skelly happens to mean anything to you, does it, Nix?
It means nothing to me at all, my child. Though, why do you invoke such names within this house? Who is this Skelly, and what do you presume is the connection that exists between us?
他就在我房间外面。
Oh, well, essentially he's an animated skeleton who shows up just outside my bedchambers and lets me practice with my weapons on him. I sort of figured that you put him up to it. So, it wasn't you?
Achilles moved throughout these chambers under my own shroud, if you must know. And thus you have in your possession the infernal arms. But I have not exerted further influence than that. Is this skeleton to be trusted then?
对啊，他站在那边很久了。
I think so. I don't know. He seems alright.
你们可以见见面啊。然后火战车一堆，真的，这都是为你们来的啦。 好华丽！爽！再不动你就要死了。超级痛啊！我家魅惑，我家魅惑会炸他自己哦！虽然我不确定有没有造成伤害，可是那个圈圈不会来炸我。哇哦！好玩，好玩，好玩！这也是超痛。
I hear something.
Death is inevitable. Good to be working with you in a more official capacity, Zag. Shall we get started?
哎呦，他是脸是朝向我这里耶！截个图，第一次看过。
Queen Persephone. Your son, he is very capable of looking after himself.
我觉得他的转向这边真的好诡异哦。
Just in case. Though I must beg your pardon, Queen. Someone awaits me on the surface now.
真的好奇怪，真的好像在看着玩家一样哎。
I know how mortals hate waiting around.
For me? I can't accept something like this, lad. You know that.
Come on, Achilles, live a little, such as you're able. I won't tell if you won't tell. I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up, said you refused to fight.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here.
Oh? Oh? 时光流逝。
The fool of a king I served.
我侍奉
I'd
的
never
国
take
王是个
advantage
蠢
for
货。
him. But Patroclus, he always had a different way of looking at things. As I refused to fight, he rose to the occasion, took up my armor, led my brothers into battle in my guise, fought nobly. But then he...
他战斗的很英勇，可之后他就是那样。
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him, took vengeance.
That I did.
确实如
They
此
got me,，
到最
finally,
后
of course.
我也死在了他们手上。
The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not
可那个
realized
时
it
候
at
的
the
我还
time.
没有意识到这一点。
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe.
我也不清楚，或许是吧。我只知道我那个时候
Rage that subsided soon after I arrived here. I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway.
这酒挺好喝的。
Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad. Don't ask me about it again. All right?
好，
Of course.
就有时候，因为你有些事情你可能要过你要以过一轮为单位才会触发，可是他又不会每一轮都会触发同样的剧情，所以有时候很破碎，我根本都忘了。
Hey,
我根本
Orpheus,
拼凑不起
I
来
thought you know all about the time I burned my father's hands to a crisp the moment I was born. He grasped me by the feet, and they caught fire. And that's why he still wears those fancy rings, to cover up the hideous scar tissue.
But that is such a splendid tale, Zagreus, deserving to be sung both far and wide until it turns into the stuff of myth, as deathless as the gods themselves. I'll gladly tell that one about.
很高兴你有灵感了。
Great.
No Zeus, of course.
All right, one more time.